All right, more information coming in there. We have Kyiv mayor who's saying that Kyiv is still under their control, irrespective of what the Russians claim, and they haven't captured Kyiv. It remains absolutely with the present government in Kyiv. And we, of course, earlier had the President Zelensky, in fact, addressing a briefing press conference saying that despite an offer by the United States, he would prefer to be with his citizens here, and that all the claims that Russians are making of having captured some important towns are false, and that they are continuing to be in control of the situation. There is, of course, an emerging crisis of resources, but the neighbors and NATO countries are chipping in terms of military help, in terms of humanitarian aid. There seems to be an exodus of some people. The UN pegs it at about 100,000 plus, where people are wanting to, and in fact at the borders there are some situations where people wanting to leave are being asked to stay back, leading to some confrontation, particularly in the east towards Ukraine's borders with Poland, with Slovakia, with Hungary, and down south with Romania. I think this is going to be an intense period of battle between the two sides, battle of nerves in many ways, as the Russians really close in and make advances from up north, where they're from their base, and all the mobilization that they did in Belarus, they are able to push in heavy artillery and armor that is getting inside. In fact, reports suggest that even if they have not fully taken over, the Russians have surrounded Kharkiv, which is the second biggest town or city of Ukraine, and it is surrounded from all sides. It's only a matter of time, perhaps, that they could take it. Of course, the Ukrainian counterclaims continue. For example, in the case of Melitopol near Odessa, near Mariupol, in the Sea of Azov, where Russians had earlier claimed that they have fully captured the city, but then it still remains, according to Ukrainians, in their possession. This is not going to be easy, viewers. It's not going to see an easy ending. We see nation after nation in Eastern Europe closing down their airspace for any Russian flights, even civilian flights, and nation after nation, I at last count about 80 odd, putting in some form of the other of sanctions and restrictions on Russian business, Russian capital, and Russian finance.